So the news today from the world of Formula 1 is they have confirmed the 6 rounds that will be sprint weekends in 2024, and supposedly there are still discussions going on about what could go on with the sprint format, as discussions are being mooted right now about the idea of a reverse grid. Whether or not that's done from a sprint qualifying session from championship things or whatnot, we don't really know yet, but it's interesting to hear that those ideas are still being discussed. But then I guess we still have about 3 months until F1's back. The first sprint weekend is on April 21st. It's going to be the Chinese Grand Prix, round 5 of the season, followed swiftly by Miami, round 6, will also be a sprint weekend. And on the 30th of June, Austria will also be a sprint weekend, whilst the final 3 will be on an on-off basis, with it being COTA. Then we have none at Mexico, then we have one at Brazil, we don't have it at Vegas, and then we have it at Qatar. I think at this point we understand what kind of tracks serve the sprint format well. Given that, well, COTA, Brazil and Qatar all hosted it this season. I think Austria did as well, didn't it? Austria has hosted most of the sprint. Well, I think it's popped up in... Has it popped up in every season that we've had sprint weekends? I don't know. Miami's an interesting one, and China's a very interesting one. I think China could produce good sprint action if we have a close enough field. I'll tell you what I'm surprised by. That we haven't picked, Monza, for example. That was a good one when we had it. Spa was actually pretty alright as well this season, if you think about it. Outside that, Qatar was good. Brazil has been good as well. COTA was alright. I think that was one of the ones that was more surprising, as was Austria. But I guess when the gap over the course of a single lap is not that great, it should be better. But overall, it looks like they're still trying to figure out what they want to do with the sprint. And for me, that's a bit of a concern. Because this will be the 4th season we've had sprint weekends. And if they still can't decide what they're doing, I think they need to decide soon what they're going to do for certain. I don't think having them spread out in the way they are across the season is particularly great. I think that they should have it a bit like what they do towards the end of the season, where it's week on, week off, week on, week off, week on, week off. Now, does that mean we have 12 in the season? I don't know. But if we did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we had 8, I think that's a bit more plausible. Though, as I said, that would mean you have to think of tracks that are going to work. We need to turn that format. But let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.